for a lot of students who have done very well on their SAT subject test. I would like to invite them to come up, and would like to give them a congratulatory certificate, a photo with our principal, and of course a big cash scholarship. And of course, we can't let them go without asking them a couple of questions, right? So who are your teachers here at ShareWorld, and what were some of the most important things that they taught you?
I had Michael for math and Chang for bio. And I think for both of them, what's really important was Michael was really passionate about math, and then Chang was also very helpful when I had questions, she would answer them.
Okay, very good, very good. And Catherine, or Elena, did you want to go second?
Okay. I had Mike Chang for chemistry.
Okay.
He's really hard. I think you have to take advantage of him by asking questions a lot, so that was most helpful.
Okay. Oh, also we have Jennifer.
Hi.
Jennifer got SAT 2 Math 800. Perfect. So we're going to ask Catherine next. Who is your teacher here at ShareWorld? And what was the most important thing you feel like they taught you?
I had Jerry Liu, and he taught me that you have to work hard in order to get a good score instead of like just like feel like, well, like it could be like, oh, I have like this innate talent and then get a bad score. So you have to just like work hard to get like a perfect score.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess like the most important thing that they taught me was like basically just figuring out which questions like were fast enough to do with the calculator or which questions to do in your head. Just to save time to do things.
So they taught you technique, strategy?
So Peter's like very overly versed in the SAT Math 2 in general. So like he'll just tell you, oh, they tested this one question like 6 other times before, so you better study this. And like so they like point you out at like things that like the SAT generally tests more often than other questions.
Right? In chemistry, one of the worst things you can do is fall behind, because then you won't be able to explain it fully. Okay? Now, again, don't fall behind, as in also don't procrastinate. Some classes you can get away with procrastinating until the last day, or just finish memorizing this unit and carry on to the next. Some classes you cannot. Right? Like with history, right? How do the world wars happen? You need to know the history, and you need to know a little bit about the cultures of every ethnic group in that area. And think about it through time. Then that tells you, well, how do these wars occur? How do we resolve these things? Why are there so many conflicts occurring? That's what you need to do. And so don't fall behind, because if you mess up first semester, that might be the earlier parts, but then the later parts still require you to think about how these ethnic groups relate to each other. And last one, okay, it seems like something that, you know, every parent is going to tell all of you students out here, and every parent has told their children to do. Actually study, right? In middle school and elementary school, you do not usually have to study. Believe me, I know. I grew up here as well. When you get to high school, right, you have to consider, well, sometimes my classes may be hard enough that I do have to study, I do have to manage my time. Now, you want to learn that early rather than later, because by the time you get to college, you're paying for your education. The professors don't care if you fail. Okay? So, at that point, if you don't study, that's on you. Okay? In high school, your teachers will help you, so go talk to your teachers. Right? Come to ShareWorld, ask our teachers for help. Figure out how you want to actually study for these classes. And again, the key point here is every class now requires a slightly different way of studying.
I don't want you to just be looking at the trees and cannot see the forest. The important thing is the college is not going to look at every little factors. It's the big picture, what you are. Okay? You go to the forest because the forest is beautiful, not just for the trees, right? So first, build a big picture when you start high school. This is my plan for 4 years. This is where I want to go in the future. And then start from there. Big goals and small strategies to get there. And the strategies, of course, changes. You need to adjust it. That's why we meet with students every 6 weeks at least, exchange emails very often to make sure that you're always on the right track and make changes as we go. So, making all these plans, what ShareWorld can do for you is We have regular meetings with designated counselors. We don't change counselors. If you come under my care, 9th grade, you'll be under my care until you go to college. Oftentimes, beyond college, I have repeating students coming back to apply to either transfer to different college or applying for a master's program. Email is unlimited. We meet 6 times a year. Those are big one-on-one meetings for 1 hour, but email is unlimited. Many students email me several times a day even to ask questions. And we have seminars, special seminars only open to our students to give you more information. For example, toward the end of August, there is a special training session that I go to for UC admissions. And I will come back from that and give you more insider information into what they're looking for this year.